Buddy, I'm back. How y'all doing? I promised I was gonna jump on tonight for something special. Earlier today, I kind of jumped on as a surprise, talking to you about yesterday's energy and today's energy and kind of giving you a playbook of what you needed to do. Tonight, I'm doing something that I haven't done in a really long time. It's actually, I'm kind of going to give you information. I'm going to drop some knowledge, a little bit of wisdom, and let you know about the crystals that are going to be best for this full moon that is happening for July this week, because it's a big one. Like I said, this is a big year for all of us. This is a destiny year. The decisions that are made this year are going to set us individually and nationally and globally up for the next 19 to 20 years. That's a big deal. So we need to be in the right mindset, the right mind frame, mindset. My brain's going dead. Oh my God. We have to be in the right energy and take advantage of what's going on now, being in the right place at the right time. So what I'm doing is giving you information and also giving you the tools to be as successful as possible during your individual journey in this lifetime. So I'm a little bit more laid back tonight. You're hanging out with me. And I'm not only going to give you information on the tools, physical tools and crystals that you'll need for this full moon this week, but I'm also going to show you where the science and the mystical, the metaphysical come together. A long time ago, you go back in time, alchemists, mystics, mediums, magicians, Wiccans, all the different modalities that started, Celtic, Norse, Buddhism, everything that was together, energy healing, crystals, alchemy. A lot of people nowadays call it woo-woo. And the one thing I have to say about technology and science is that it has come all the way full circle, where technology and science now are proving the metaphysical, the paranormal, the quantum, because we are all quantum. So tonight's going to be a little bit more than just like the tools you're going to need. I'm going to kind of give you the breakdown of the science and the magic and how it works together. I'm a little bit scattered. My energy is a little bit scattered right now, but I've been rushing around all day today and I wanted to make sure I got this in. Happy Sunday, Harley. It's been a minute. Okay, so once again, go figure. We are standing on the threshold of a massive energetic shift. Okay, we are legitimately just past midway of a destiny year. The Lion's Gate, it's on its way. All right. So on July 29th, the sky brings us the Aquarius Full Moon, a powerful moment where the moon sits directly in the transformational fire of Pluto, facing off against the warm, radiant Leo sun, locked in a royal embrace with Jupiter. Hey, Dodo, how are you? And you are my Dodo, just so you know. Now, let's set the record straight right off the bat before we dive into the alchemy of tonight's live. This isn't our full moon live today. It's not what that's about. That's going to be this week. I'm getting you ready for what you need to do for this full moon. Okay? I'm giving you the tools, the tips, the ideas, the inspiration. This is our prep. My intention today is to give you the map, show you how your personal energy works with these earth tools, and get these physical anchors straight on to your person, your altar, in your space, so you can ride the wave with peace and confidence. And hear me clearly on this. If you claim, because these crystals are available, I'm going to be not only explaining the crystals that are going to work best with this full moon. I also have some beautiful talismans and jewelry and pieces that are available to go home. So after this live tonight, I will be posting some pieces that are available that I have been working with for months now They will be, once they find their person, they are going to be specifically attuned to you before they leave my house. I'm going to work with them for you. But they will be in the mail by tomorrow, Tuesday afternoon, the latest, depending on when you actually pick your baby and bring them home. So they'll get to you, not necessarily on the full moon, but that doesn't matter, because that's just like the starting point. They'll get to you within 1 or 2 days after the peak, and because I'm going to send them through priority mail. I am really jumping all over the place today. You have to excuse me. You got to excuse me. Okay, so where am I? So like I said, if you claim a crystal over the next few days and it lands on your doorstep a few days after July 29th, release the stress. Okay, you aren't taking a time test. The universe literally does not operate on a 24-hour light switch. This full moon is an entire 28-day wave of transformation. So every single tool that we discuss here today, and all 7 of the specific full moon crystals, essential oils, herbs, and candles that I've deeply worked with for months across sacred, new, and full moon cycles, they are thoroughly cleansed, powerfully activated, and primed to go home. And like I said, before any piece goes into the mail, I will sit and work with each crystal and product individually, programming and charging them specifically for the person who claims it. Every order, like I said, I'm stressing, will be packed with care and shipped out directly to their person on Monday and Tuesday afternoons via priority mail, landing right as this lunar cycle opens, so you hold your personal medicine in your hand. And it is medicine. This is like a prescription I'm giving you. This is an alchemical prescription. Thank you so much, Harley. I appreciate that. Okay, so I want to talk about why these tools work at the deepest level. Because when you look at the beauty of creation, everything in existence is built from the same exact sacred foundations: matter, energy, geometry, yes, and spirit. When you look at how creation formed our world, our bodies, and these minerals. So, number 1, we are made from the same divine creation. Every single element within our physical bodies, the iron in your blood, the calcium in your bones, the water in your cells, comes straight from the original fabric of creation. The hydrogen in your body's water comes from the birth of time itself. And the minerals in the crystals, the silicon, the iron and garnet, the calcium and blue calcite, they are forged in the deep belly of Mother Earth by the exact same divine hand. We are living parts of creation, you and I, interacting with Earth's sacred gifts. It's all connected. The energy is real. Okay, so stones, crystals are born from the deep space and celestial collisions. And it doesn't stop with what is born within the earth. Some sacred minerals like Tektite, Moldavite, ancient Shungite, and others of those natures, Sintimony, were literally forged when cosmic meteorites from outer space met the earth, blending celestial glass and ancient carbon in a single flash of intense light and power. Whether a crystal or stone is formed over millions of years, deep underground, or arrived through the heavens, every piece in creation carries a unique, unshakable frequency. And it's literally measured by science. So excuse my Jersey, I'm not full of shit. This stuff is real. Your living energy field, your living energy field, my living energy field. Your body isn't just solid flesh. It is alive with divine energy and electricity. Your heart produces a real magnetic field that breathes and expands around you. When life gets stressful or heavy, your energy field literally gets chaotic drained, or out of balance. So when they say like anger begets anger, sadness begets sadness. If you laugh, somebody else is going to laugh. If you smile, I can almost guarantee you somebody's going to smile or look at you like you're nuts. Like, why is she smiling at me? But those are different issues we can talk about later. But the energy we put out is felt within the world and the universe around us. So is it any wonder why everybody right now in this world is so flippin' angry? Okay? We are collectively working on changing that in this soul family. Now, crystals are creation's master anchors. While we humans easily get stressed or thrown off balance, which is part of our human experience, crystals are pieces of creation locked into permanent, flawless geometric harmony. A crystal doesn't panic, stress, or doubt. It holds a steady, unshakable rhythm given to it by the earth and the sky. When your chaotic energy meets that steady geometry, your personal energy field naturally calms down to match that quiet stability. You aren't fixing yourself. You are using a sacred piece of creation to remind your body and spirit how to hold its peace. And it works. I teach an amazing course called Alchemy. It's about spiritual alchemy and the alchemy of crystals. And it goes into sacred geometry, fragmented geometry, quantum, deep within Mother Earth, connects us with Sophia and her wisdom. Crystals are beings. They're energetic beings. Legitimately, I am telling you, when I have done reading after reading, and I was sitting at a spiritual shop one day, and I had the biggest psychic headache, but I had other people coming in for appointments. I stepped out into the main showroom, and they had selenite towers. So I literally went, grabbed 3 selenite towers, sat on the chair, leaned back, closed my eyes, and put these towers on my chest, and I just breathed for the 10 minutes before my next session. People walked in and are going to the owner, "What is she doing?" And they go, "Oh, she's getting rid of a headache." Physically, selenite helps with bone, joint pain, headaches, things like that. So these crystals not only help you on an emotional and spiritual level, but also physically as well. Shungite detoxifies. Okay? And that's just one example of my own personal experience with crystals. And I am obsessed. I am so passionate about them. So, cleansing versus recharging. When we use selenite, sound, or moonlight to cleanse a crystal or stone, we aren't recharging a dead battery. The crystal's structure is already perfect. We are simply wiping away the dusty static, the energy, the negative energy, the ick, all that stuff that it picked up in the world, helping you, assisting you, so your personal intention can shine through loud and clear. That's why every month we tell you to put them underneath the moonlight, let them cleanse, to get rid of all that negative energy, all that ick that came through. And we're going through this really quick. So there's so much more that's involved with crystals and working with them, the science around it, because it's not just woo-woo. That's why I have classes to help with that, to really go in deep in reference to it. So right now, going into this full moon, the sky blueprint and the sacred eggshell. Let's map out together tonight what the sky is inviting us to transfer over from the full moon over the next 28 days. So you have a Pluto and Aquarius moon. The deep release. Pluto doesn't deal in illusions, sitting with the Aquarius moon. Pluto acts as the divine cleanser. It gently pulls up old fears, outdated survival patterns, and stories you've outgrown. holding them up so they can be burned away. So literally, when you do your full moon circle ritual, you're definitely going to be holding up some things, writing them down on paper, throwing them in a fire or a barbecue or whatever you use, and you are going to burn it. You're going to burn it away. You're going to give it, let go of it. Okay? Now, Jupiter and the Leo sun, which is your sovereign light, directly opposite the Leo sun, sits with Jupiter, the great expander. This pours royal golden warmth and courage straight into your heart, reminding you of your true worth, joy, and spiritual authority. Moving on. The sacred eggshell theme. The theme for this exact moon is a child born out of an eggshell. Think about that imagery. The shell protected you when you were fragile, but now it's getting too small. Cracking it open isn't destructive. It is your birth into true freedom. Stepping into your individual, authentic sovereignty. This is what's happening this coming month. Now I want to talk about your alchemical arsenal. The 7 master crystals, some herbs, oils, and candles that you can actually use. So let's talk about the physical, in the physical medicine that we have aligned for this lunation. Because these aren't decorative items, although crystals are beautiful, they're all over my house, but they're emitting specific energy. So when you walk into my house, you kind of get cleansed, but you also feel like you're getting the biggest, warmest hug. And then if you're uncomfortable with that, then automatically, without me saying a word, people will turn around and leave because the energy isn't comfortable for them because they're not aligned. Okay. Every tool in this space has been worked with and consecrated through months of sacred new and full moon cycles to this exact celestial portal. So every time, what that is telling you is this: every time I go, all of my crystals are handpicked. Then I go handpick those crystals because I feel every individual crystal's energy, and I know that they are meant for somebody who's going to come in contact with me as a part of our soul family. So then the minute I receive these crystals, they get worked with on a regular basis. So by the time you get it, anybody who has ever gotten one of my pieces of jewelry or crystals will turn around and tell you, as soon as the envelope arrives, the package arrives, you can feel the energy and the magic through the packaging. Okay? So, let's walk through the 7 master full moon crystals and their cosmic alignments. So this is what you need this month. So if you don't have them and you see one that I post through this evening and tomorrow that you connect with, just hit me up, DM me. I'll attune them to you really quick, and then I will get them in the mail, and they will be to you within 2 to 3 days because I'll be sending them priority for you. Or get yours, the ones you already have out, so that you can work with them. Or you can go to your local shop and find one that suits you. Okay, so Garnet. Garnet anchors Pluto's underworld purge and root alignment. Garnet is a rich in natural iron and carries a dense isometric geometric lattice work. So as Pluto sits directly with the Aquarius moon to excavate deep subconscious survival fears and old shadow contracts, Garnet literally grounds that intense transformational fire straight into your physical root chakra. We use it to drop your nervous system out of fight or flight mode, anchoring Pluto's deep purge into physical stability so you feel completely safe while shedding old skin. It also happens to be Isis's, the goddess Isis's crystal, her stone. So you need a garnet. Second crystal you're going to need is a rainbow fluorite. What rainbow fluorite does is organizes air element mental noise and Aquarius moon energy. Fluorite grows in perfect cubic lattices, which is nature's ultimate geometry for order and structure. So as the Aquarius moon stirs up overactive mental chatter and racing air element lunar energy, fluorite literally acts like a sweeping wind through your mind. We use it to dissolve brain fog, organize scattered thoughts, and bring instant mental matrix order to high voltage air transits. Now, the crystal that you guys always see me wearing that just reflects light, my piece of the frozen fire of the Aurora Borealis, is Labradorite. This is a Mac Daddy. I have been wearing this specific crystal since I was 23 years old, and I am going to be 55 in October. Okay, so this has been around my neck and worked with me and protected me and my family for a very, very, very long time. Okay, so a Labradorite, the biofield shield for Leo Aquarius projections and lunar tide. So this is what these crystals are doing during this particular lunation. Now, each crystal does a lot more, but these are the important points of what it does for this particular cycle and what you need it for. Look at the brilliant labradorescent flashes across Labradorite crystals, jewelry. I mean, they're gorgeous. And then depending on the labradorite, like I have a gorgeous piece that actually you could see the pink and the blue and the purple flashes through it that I'll be posting later. As the high labradorite reflects light internally across microscopic feldspar layers. As the high voltage opposition between the Leo sun and Aquarius moon brings intense collective projections, emotional tides, and social drama to the surface, Labradorite acts as an optical mirror around your biofield, bouncing other people's stress, fear, and psychic noise straight off of your aura. It kind of puts this like protective, gorgeous, light around you so that when things start hitting you or people start sending negative energy your way or electromagnetic frequencies that just aren't in alignment, whatever it is, it kind of comes and hits your field and bounces off. It can't touch you. Okay. The fourth crystal you will need are Shungites or Tektites. I am obsessed with Shungite. That's another Mac Daddy. Tektite is just as good. Okay, but I love Shungite because it's a little bit higher of a frequency. They ground celestial portals and planetary shifts. Shungite is an ancient cosmic carbon mineral packed meteorite with natural fluorines, while tektites are physical children of meteorites crashing into the earth. So Shungite is an actual meteorite. Crashed on the planet billions of years ago, is in a lake in Russia. Tektites are part of the material that follows the stardust, all that material that is the tail that follows the meteorites or asteroids. So it's that material, okay? So they're called physical children of meteorites crashing into the earth. We use these ancient space and impact minerals during massive planetary alignments to absorb environmental static and ground the high-frequency celestial energy of this portal straight into physical reality. It's where the heavens connect and meet the earth, keeping your feet firmly planted on the ground. Okay? Amethyst is your fifth crystal that you will need. Amethyst transmute Aquarius air chaos into quiet intuition and third eye alignment. Amethyst carries a high-frequency violet ray. When the electric air element energy of the Aquarius lunation threatens to overstimulate your mind and keep you awake, Amethyst transmutes that chaotic mental noise into quiet spiritual knowing, aligning your third eye for deep intuition and restorative sleep. Labradorite is also a huge crystal for psychics and mediums, you know, astral projection, being able to go into the heavens. So it's really a portal crystal. Like, you can tell that Labradorite is just my stone. It's just my crystal, you know. But this is what the amethyst is actually doing for you this lunar cycle. 6, very basic crystal. Beautiful, simple blue calcite. Blue calcite literally cools systematic Leo sun and Pluto heat across the throat chakra, where you find your voice. Blue calcite is our somatic emotional cooler. When the intense tug of war between the fiery Leo sun and Pluto makes emotional tempers run hot, blue calcite lowers systematic heat across your energy field, relaxes tightness in your throat chakra, and helps you speak your sovereign truth with calm, quiet authority during lunar tensions. I am getting so tongue-tied today. This is crazy. The more work I do, the more they try to stop it, or the negative forces try to stop it, but we do not let that happen. So I just get to sound ridiculous sometimes. Your 7th crystals you'll be working with that you will need is clear quartz and selenite. I would suggest both, so that's like 8, right? The clear quartz and selenite are the cosmic antenna and megaphone for lunar intentions. Clear quartz and selenite are pure light transmitters. Selenite acts as your personal lunar antenna to catch cosmic insights from the full moon and sweep away environmental static, while clear quartz takes your heart's electromagnetic intention and magnifies it across the entire 28-day wave. Okay? So real quick to go over it again. And if you want to know more about individual crystals, let me know, and I will send you information about everything that they can do for you, because it's so much more than what I went over. So for this lunar cycle, you're going to need a garnet, rainbow fluorite, labradorite, shungite and tektites, amethyst, blue calcite, clear quartz and selenite. Okay? Now I'm going to connect you, because everything has a purpose, everything has a reason, and everything matters. This is your prescription of things that you need to really kind of get into the space and the energy and do the work during this full moon. So we're going to go through botanical alchemy. We went through the crystal alchemy. Now we're going to move on to botanical alchemy, which is plant spirits and resins. Okay? So we step into our botanical alchemy. Herbs and essential oils carry the living grace and somatic sensory intelligence of the plant kingdom, infused over months of sacred lunar work. What you're going to need in reference to the Leo Sun and Jupiter expansion during this full moon is bergamot and neroli. These solar botanical oils are packed with natural calming plant compounds. And the second you inhale them, those volatile or aromatic molecules signal your brain to drop stress immediately and instantly, opening your chest so you can breathe deeply and stand tall in solar Leo confidence. A lot of clients I give bergamot to. Why? Or I say, you know, get an oil infuser or diffuser and burn it in your house. Literally, besides the fact that bergamot, there's supplements with bergamot in it that actually helps your heart, okay? Bergamot is legitimately a stress reliever. So for clients who have anxiety, stress, those types of things, I tell them to get the oil and put them on the 4 points. You put it here, you put it here, you put it here, you put it here, before you leave your house. okay? But those are the two oils you will use in reference to Leo Sun and the Jupiter expansion. My favorite, when you walk into my house, because frankincense and myrrh actually opens up all your chakras. Amy can tell you there was a soap that she used to make. We called it the sex soap because it kind of bumps up your energy, cleanses, clears all your chakras, gets everything spinning right. That when you use it, you'll find that a whole bunch of people will start coming up to you, be drawn to you, and like start sniffing you. And it's like, give me some space. You know what I'm saying? But my house, when you walk into my house, I do a mixture of frankincense, myrrh, and amber for a number of reasons. It cleanses my house. It brings angels. And when you come in my home, I like it to where you feel like you're getting a hug, like you're going to want to stay. It's an amazing, if you have the right combinations, it is an amazing tool to have in your home just for overall peace and protection and, just that feel-good feeling that you want, among some other things. Okay, so frankincense and myrrh, with this lunar cycle that's coming up, is connected with Pluto's rebirth and deep alchemical stillness. These sacred tree resins, because they are resins, like amber is a resin as well, create an undeniable sanctuary of peace, quieting the mind and deepening the breath for meditation and Pluto shadow release. Besides the fact, it clears and cleanses your chakras and gets everything spinning in the right direction. The other you will use is dragon's blood and copal resins, which is considered smoke chemistry and environmental cleansing. When we burn these natural resins, the smoke generates negative ions that bind to environmental static, physical dust, and emotional clutter, pulling the heavy static right out of the room so fresh visionary peace can land. So those would be the scents, the herbs that you would be using. The other tools that you will use during your full moon ceremony or ritual and throughout the month at different times, okay, is candle alchemy, elemental fire anchors. So finally we bring in our candle alchemy. Dressed and consecrated over months of sacred new and full moons, these candles use elemental fire to transform solid matter into light and intention. So you'll need gold and warm amber candles. These fire anchors hold the radiant solar vitality, abundance, and royal warmth of the Leo sun, locked in its embrace with Jupiter. Deep crimson and black candles. These anchors give Pluto's transformational fire a physical place on your altar to safely burn away old spiritual contracts, survival scripts, and outgrown fears. The third colors are indigo and silver candles. These lunar anchors activate your third eye chakra and connect your home grid directly to the intuitive tides of the moon. So we went over the candles, the botanical, as well as the crystal, which the whole point of tonight was really the crystal, but I wanted to give you guys everything that you would need. Okay. So, let's bring the physical medicine into your life, this alchemy into your life. All right? Which level of support, I want you to kind of tune into yourself and ask yourself, which level of support is my spirit calling for today? Physical grounding, energy protection, emotional peace, mental clarity, or all of it. And honestly, with everything that is going on, based on some sessions I've been doing and just bearing witness to everything that's happening within the world around us, and unfortunately online, I believe that we all need physical grounding, energy protection, emotional peace, and mental clarity. Okay, so between tonight and tomorrow, like I said, I will be posting detailed photos and close-up videos of jewelry, raw minerals, custom wraps, full moon crystals, so you can see the light flashes and the geometry up close and see if any of those pieces actually call to you. So if any of these crystals, and I would suggest getting like a full moon packet. I'm really excited because I don't know if it's next month I'll be doing it or this month. I'm actually going to be coming up with a subscription where it'll offer things to work with every lunar cycle. So it'll have candles in it, it'll have oils in it, it will have the specific crystals to work with. It'll also have an offering of an amulet or a piece of jewelry. And people will be able to pick, you know, what subscription they want and what they want to bring home, so that you'll actually get it 2 weeks prior to the full moon. And I think I also might be including, I'm not sure yet, I'm not even going to say because I'm not sure if I'm going to do it yet, but it's evolving as we go. And we know when I do something that it's everything and anything but basis. So I take a simple thing and it just grows and grows and grows and grows into something magnificent, you know. So just if you find one that reaches, you know, gets you, that calls to you and you want to bring it home, just direct message me and then I will get it into the mail to you. I'll be going to the post office tomorrow and the next day so that it will be home within the next couple days. Okay. Now, and these crystals you'll be using for the full 28-day period, because I will do a live probably 2 weeks before the next lunar cycle with the necessary crystals, and then I won't only be sending, so I'll be making specifically every month the candles as well. So I'll make available not only the crystals to you guys, but the candles and the oils, like I said. So that'll be set up for the while you're still doing the current work, not to confuse you, set up what you're going to need for the next month so you can get a jump and a head start, whether you wanted to get something from me or whether you wanted to go to a store and, you know, look around and see what calls out to you. Okay? All right, so this is what I want you guys to do, because the energy is pretty intense today. I went over the live. We have a couple days left. I will be doing a full moon live. But we're going to do something because I like doing things with you. If we were working together and you were in my presence, this would be all hands on, my loves. But what I want you to do is I want you to place your hands over your heart center with me. And I want you to close your eyes legitimately, and I want you to breathe. Just calm your breathing, breathing in and breathing out. And with each breath, I want you to calm yourself more and more. I want you to actually tune in and feel the beat of your heart, its rhythm. So I want you to close your eyes, put your hands over your heart center with me, and feel that rhythm. And as you're breathing and you're feeling the rhythm, do you guys got it? Just calm yourself down. Just breathe and bring yourself down. Feel the rhythm. Connect with the rhythm of your heart. That, my loves, that is the breath of creation alive inside of you. True alignment isn't something you have to search far for. It is simply bringing your own body and spirit into harmony with the earth and the heavens. Together, hand on heart, tuning in, okay, to the breath of creation alive inside of you. Let's seal this blessing tonight together. Say it out loud with me. I'm going to repeat it. I surrender what I have outgrown. I break through my old shell, step into my light, and claim my peace. Grounded in earth, aligned with the divine cosmos. Kununcio. And so it is. That's the great alchemical marriage for people who don't know. I surrender what I have outgrown. I break through my old shell, step into my light, and claim my peace, grounded in earth, aligned with the divine cosmos. Connuncio. And so it is. Thank you so much for bringing your light into our circle today and spending this time with me, blessing me with the privilege and honor of being able to share this with you. So what I want you to do is I want you to get your spaces, your altars prepped. Claim and locate the tools you need, those crystals. DM me for whatever you want to bring home. Then keep an eye out in your mail over the next few days for what's going to show up. And there might be another special gift in there too from me in your mailbox. And what I want you to do is I want you to honor yourself and the people that you love and have an amazing Sunday evening. Because remember, I call bullshit to the namasters, because that's not why we're here. Yes, the god or goddess in me sees the god or goddess in you. I call bullshit, because we were here to live this human life. We were here to learn our lessons, to experience the blessing with all the good and the bad and the indifferent, to learn our lessons and rise through this lifetime to that god or goddess level. We're not there yet. None of us are there yet, but it's in us, right? So I say to you, bullshit to the namasters. I say the human in me sees, loves, and adores the human in you. And you and I, we are going to rise together. I have so much love for all of you. Remember, you literally, it's why I was placed on this planet. Number one, it was to have my beautiful children and give the world them. But that other thing, right after, I was put on this earth to help you heal and to live happy and help you rise to live happy, healthy, passionate, love and peace-filled lives with abundance and joy. That's why I'm here. So if you're ready to rise, if you're ready to transform your life, and I promise you after one session with me, your life will transform. And I have real-time clients who have worked with me for years, and even new ones who just started, that if you want to talk to them and see what I'm all about, they have no problem sharing their experiences with you. And I'm so blessed that they do. And just DM me here or go to my website, www.oneheartonespirit.com. Spell it out, okay? And book your sessions today. And for the people who've been working with me for a while, you know that you're grandfathered in to the prices of your sessions from when you started working with me, because there's a difference. There's people that have been with me for over 30 years, 20 years, 10 years, 5 years. So you've been with me for a long time, you know, and you are sacred, and I adore you all, and I look forward to working with you soon. Oh, and on a side note, you can also go check out my skincare line, skincare and beauty and wellness plan that I created with a dear, 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 precious, talented, she was a client and now she's a partner. She's a master apothecary and alchemist, a wellness alchemist. We created a line called Prima Materia. Prima Materia, what that means in alchemy, and we all know that I do intense work with alchemy, spiritual alchemy, and now we're working with that other alchemy, is first matter, primal matter, very first matter building blocks. And it's an amazing skincare line that honestly, one day I will come on and speak about it, transformed my skin when everything else that the muggles in this world were doing could not do. So finally I took matters into my own hands. And sometimes you got to go back to move forward. This is ancient skincare, ancient wellness that has been brought into the modern world. So I will talk to you guys soon. And I will definitely see you for Mystic Monday tomorrow night. Okay, bye.